Hello, and welcome to the Sunday meditation at the Light Institute of Galisteo and the Sanctuary of Light. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, we divide our meditation into 3 parts. We begin with asking our higher selves, that's that aspect of your soul, it's your own inner voice, to take a form, any form, that will align your frequency to its higher purpose and energies. We see that form, we draw it into our body, and we sit in meditation. I'll make a little Om sound so that you can push the button on your apparatus and meditate for as long as you like. In the second part of the meditation, we imagine that we're reaching up into the cosmos and pulling down a beautiful beam of pure white light down through the top of our head, down into our solar plexus, our stomach. This is the center of the emotional body. And from there we laser that white light. It's the fastest frequency, it's the cosmic communication. We laser it out across the planet and back into the cosmos. And in that part of the meditation, we simply, as you breathe in through your nose, you draw the light in. As you exhale through your mouth, you extend it out across the planet and back into the sky. And you just continue that breathing for that part of the meditation. It will bring you into a meditative alpha state of consciousness. And then in the third part, each week, we pick a focus point in order to extend our wonderful meditative energy, peaceful energy, expanded energy, out into the world. This week, the theme that we're going to work on is fear. So we're going to imagine that we're sending a frequency of light that will dissolve the fear from all of humanity. That's what we need right now. And this is a great exercise in consciousness that I hope that you will continue to do. If you're ready, we will begin with our breath. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply in through your nose. Hold at the top for a moment. And now, almost like whistling, exhale twice as slowly through your mouth. Once more, breathe in through your nose. Exhale slowly. Now, ask your higher self. It's the intuitive essence of your soul, your own inner voice, to take a form for you. It could be a light, an horizon, a star, a being, a tree, an animal, an equation. It doesn't matter what form it takes. Just take the first form. Higher self, please take form for me. And now, ask your body where it holds that point of sacred, cosmic, divine energy at this moment. You might see the place in your body or hear it or feel it. Where are you holding your sacred source energy at this moment? Wherever that is, bring your consciousness to that place and just breathe in and out for a moment, opening that point of sacred energy. And now draw your higher self in through that point. Feel it as if it's coming into your body in whatever form it was, and sit in meditation as your higher self. Whatever form it comes in will begin to offer to you frequencies, higher frequencies of light. Om. Now, reach up into the cosmos and pull down a pure beam of pure white light down through the top of your head, down into your solar plexus, your stomach. Feel that light move down into there, opening your solar plexus. And as you exhale, laser that white light out to illuminate our planet and back up into the sky and in the cosmos. And inhale, draw the white light down. Exhale and extend that light out across the planet and back into the cosmos. Continue to do that. Om. Imagine that you could bring all of humanity, more than 8 billion souls, into one group, into your mind's eye. And ask all of humanity what frequency of light, what color they need from you to release the fear that constricts them and frightens them. Just take the first color that pops into your consciousness. What color does humanity ask for from you to release fear? Again, reach up into the cosmos and pull exactly that color in a beam of light down through the top of your head, down into your stomach, your solar plexus, and laser that color out to all of humanity. And feel as if all of humanity is receiving that light. And as humanity receives that color, all of the fear falls away, so that humanity can know that everything will be all right. Everything will change for the better. Keep drawing it in and lasering it out to all humanity until you feel a shift, perhaps a lightning or even the sound of giggling or an expansion or an opening of eyes. That receiving of this color that they need to be free of the depth of fear. Oh. Breathe deeply and open your eyes. Again, I hope that last exercise in consciousness you will do again and again. You can do it on yourself. Where am I holding fear at this moment? What color do I need to release that fear? It will certainly shift your energy and open you to the wonders of being here on this planet at this time. We have a second part of our meditation. It's called Knowings. And every week, people from around the world send questions that they would like for us to converse about in order to uplift and illuminate all of us who are participating in this. And Alison will tell us the questions that have come for today. Alison?
The first question is from Baños, Ecuador.
Ecuador.
Are people heinious and malicious just because they are afraid and disconnected? Or are some individuals inherently mean?
To say someone would be inherently mean would be to say really that their spirit, their soul is damaged in some way, and that's impossible. I worked at the men's penitentiary in Bolivia, and I discovered that no matter what heinous act that they had participated in, the soul was perfect. So no one is inherently mean. The meanness does come, as you're suggesting, from that point of how can I survive? And I can only survive if I win the argument, or if I can overwhelm you, or if I can get what I need to survive. And so that is passed down psychogenetically through the family, through religions, through teaching, all kinds of ways that comes into the body that says, I cannot survive unless I win. And we are coming to the end of that. That's why we're seeing that around the planet right now, because we are here, you and I, to shift that, to come from the meanness and the negativity and all of these terrible acts that have been perpetrated from our father's father's father down through history. And how do we change that? By our present. And so thank you, Ecuador, for bringing me that question. There is good in us all. Alison, what is the next question?
The second question is from Naples, Florida, in the U.S.A. Chris, I saw your quote that you trust in the goodness of humans. I disagree with you. There are so many governments and evil people that are determined to control the masses through fear. And most of the planet is buying this. Can you help me to trust in humans?
I'm sure I can. And where would I begin? It would begin with you. Because when we cannot trust those outside us, there's a place in us that feels that we are the same, that we would do what we need to do to get what we need to do to survive, or to be who we need to be in order to survive. And so I would begin by saying, look at that energy in you that you can trust, that you are innately a good being, a being that can be trusted. And you know, the cosmic giggle that is in accordance to cosmic laws is that this is not the time of the leader, frankly. All humans, those that commit terrible things and those that commit wonderful acts, or who are templates of goodness and trustworthy energies, we are all here because we have incarnated in this place in earth again and again, and we have come to help to bring that trustworthy energy, the goodness, out in humanity. And so what I would say about that is that if you could imagine that we're moving from everything belongs to those governments or those corporations or those bodies of control, and that they are doing it to us, from there to a place that says, no, we ourselves, in the American Constitution, I remember, we say, we the people. When we use a collective voice, when we use a collective energy of presence, because it's not just what you do, it's the energy that you carry. And remember that everything is connected to everything. So you are the apex of your pyramid. When you carry in your presence and your being a goodness that says, I will use my life, my consciousness, my qualities to help everyone around me, then you will seed them, and they will, being the apex of their pyramid, seed the ones around them, and it ripples out. So if you realize that what it is right now is that we have to take back the energy that we allow governments and structures like that to control us. And we become the ones who take responsibility. Because in passing it to the negative governments, we're not taking responsibility. We are playing the victims. And the victims have no power. And so we want to move from that energy of who's got the power to those of us who know our purpose. And the more that you can trust you, the more you can trust humans. So what I would say is an exercise and a practice would be that everywhere you go and everyone that you see, look at them and look for the good in them. Look for the good qualities. This person is really good at that. Or what a nice smile. Or whatever it is. Look for something that's a positive quality. The more that you see the good in others, the more you will trust them. Because you will see that that's who they really are. And that's the part you can trust. I always say that if you give people a chance, all humans are looking for the part of themselves and the part of each other that they can trust. And the more that we use our consciousness and our choices to to focus in that way, the more that's what we'll see around us in our world. And to feel that we matter. And we can take that energy of responsibility in a positive way. Not just get rid of those guys, but just simply bring forward what belongs to the highest and the best good. And Allison?
The last question is from Amritsar, India. Dear Mahatma Chris Griscom, can the few truly lift the many into an evolution of higher consciousness?
Oh, what a beautiful question. Well, I kind of answered that a minute ago. Let me amplify that. Of course. Of course. And what matters, again, is that some people already see the change in the evolution. I see it everywhere, from children to old people who are beginning to talk about the purpose of life and how they can help the world and the peace that they find or the happiness that they allow inside themselves. And so I see that. Yeah, it just takes, again, a seed, a ripple. If you drop that rock into a pond, there's that ripple out. That's what each one of us can do and be, as I was talking about before. That it doesn't take the multitude. It takes something that helps us to remember ourselves. And so in that way, just like that conversation we were having before, look at everyone and see the good in them. The more that you focus on that kind of energy, the more you will facilitate that the few become the many. And so, again, what I would say to you is it's really not about looking at if everyone are the good guys, so to speak, because what you think are the good guys might be different than what someone else thinks is the good guys. And so it's all about the way you live your life. If you feel that your life has purpose and that you want to influence happiness and safety and a better way of life with everything that you carry in you, everything that you speak, everything that you do, everything that you think about, every way you use your consciousness and your physicality and your emotional energies, the more that will change this world. And that's all that matters in terms of your purpose in life. Yes, the few can influence the many, and every person on this planet, because that's the purpose of coming into body, is the evolution of the soul. So everyone that is here is really deeply looking for that way to evolve. And so you can be a template of that. The few can help the many to evolve. It is innate in our purpose of being here. And we can do it without self-righteousness, without the good or the bad, the judgment. We can simply do it with the pleasure and the truth and the trust that this is who we all truly are. Humans are good at heart. Great love to each and all of you.